Oh my God. How come I can't see you? Hello? This is too okay. Okay, you there? Okay, there we go. We are back. All right. Hey, smart lovers. Sorry about those technical difficulties there. I just, I'm hopping on early. I'm not used to coming on early, and my technology not used to having me early because it's tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I had to hop on because I have a special guest that he got to run to his second job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he out here making moves. So I just wanted to get him in while he can fit in and give y'all some of this game. So coming to the stage, I call him husband because the name of his podcast is Husband Type. And I mean, who don't love the husband type? Coming to the stage, I got my boy Pete.
Yo, what's going on, LaDonna? Thank you for having me on the show. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for joining. I've been wanting to get you on for a while. I checked out your show. I can't wait to come on there. Like, I got some man. We about to be we connected, so don't even worry about it.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
the first of many times you will be on Smart Love. Okay.
I got you. Thank you so much for that honor, the opportunity.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about your podcast.
Okay, so the podcast is called the Husband Type Podcast. It's a Christ-led kingdom movement empowering men towards successful relationships and marriages, and we pretty much use like biblical principles, practical advice, and personal insights. And it's really an ecosystem for a lot of men, a lot of discipleship going on, a lot of accountability and responsibility. Us brothers holding each other accountable for the greater good of making sure that we stand upright for family, a real family structure, staying with it, staying in it, getting to it.
I love that. I love like the faith-based part of it. I love that, you know what I'm saying, like you're empowering men and like, just really there needs to be more positive spaces like what you have going on your show. So I'm really excited to hear about that and to see all the great things that you're doing. So like what made you even start this? Like how did you come up with this concept and what made you want to do it? Because I could tell you like my story, like for Smart Love, it
Uh,
was started out of like something that I wanted to share with people and like I needed advice on some of these things. So that's kind of how I started my platform. But yeah, how did you start yours and why?
my, I mean, the short of it is like I've been divorced twice. I filed for divorce, two different marriages, four times total, twice in each marriage. But it wasn't anything that's to be proud of. It was a running. I was a runner, running track star,
Mm,
and I
okay.
realized my desire though was to always be a great husband. More so after the second divorce, and I realized the importance of the covenant. I realized the importance of being a man who is not just a good guy, but like a great husband, someone who can be accountable, someone who can be a leader, has stability. So I really just started submitting my journey in my life to like my faith with God, and then I started going into therapy. So a lot of this became like the work that I never did before. When I got married two different times, it was more like glorified boyfriend girlfriend with the paperwork. I didn't really do the work. It was convenient. It was still an attraction, but it wasn't as seriously sought out and put in play. So now I'm really doing the work, and I realize how many men haven't really been able to have a discipleship or a form of ecosystem or a fellowship where we can say, bro, you know what, you have this good woman, or you have this great opportunity, but you're not really prepared for it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like it takes work. Everything that men do, compete a lot in sports, and everything that deals with competition, it still takes work. It takes training. It takes focus. And I realized like, oh, this is what it's about. To be able to manage a woman's heart, it's focus. It takes work. Yeah.
Wow. And so these are things that you discovered like through therapy, church,
Yeah.
all of that. Oh my,
Yeah,
why is he FaceTiming me? I'm on the show. What is he doing? Okay,
that's
okay.
hilarious. There we go. Husband tight. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Hold on, now I lost the screen. Hold on.
I'm
Okay.
so,
Okay. So yeah, so how did you where did you get your who was your mentor? Like where did you learn like all of this? Or was it just through self-discovery, praying God? Like what was
definitely just coming to the end of myself first, being tired of going through the hardships and the challenges. And then I have a mentor now, Ruben Lawrence. Ruben is my therapist, and he's a spiritual uh, father, spiritual leader type. So I really submit. That's another thing too, man. We find it. I don't know if it's the idea of being weak. Women are usually wanting to be led by a man in a heterosexual relationship, right?
yeah.
So if that's the case, then who's leading the man? So
Good
there
stuff.
has to be another level of submission, and men still need men, even outside of God. We still need someone in place who we can be held accountable to.
Yeah.
So if we fall short, we mess up, we have an argument, a disagreement. You know that I have someone who still I'm still accountable to, someone who's gonna give me sound advice. So you're not feeling like, oh, he about to go out there and hang with his homeboys and just go kick it and drink. More so than you can call that person like, hey, Ruben, I don't know what's going on with Pete. I think you might want to talk to him. And
Mhm.
that keeps the parameters. It keeps everything in pocket. It keeps everything in play, which is important.
That is so important. And you know what? I have heard that, men have a hard time like, listening to other men, like whether it's like, the pastor at the church,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, um, on a job, like other men trying to tell them, the right and the wrong way to do things, especially like if you didn't have that male figure in your life, growing up.
hmm
Like, as a grown ass man, it's hard to say like I need help or or even like to take advice for someone else. Like you'll pick them apart. Like how he know? Like he ain't a saint or he ain't got this going on or he's not that.
yeah.
So I think that's very mature of you to even seek counsel in that way, and then like you're turning around and you're like paying it forward, right? Like you trying to bring the next man up with your platform. So I love that.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. So, like, how is it going? Like, how is the reception been? Like, are you finding that men are like tapping in? They like it.
Oh
They
yeah,
glad to have. Okay.
it's a lot of men understanding the importance of it, and it's a lot of women who are also inspired. It's giving women hope, and it's also pushing the the women to want to go get men to say, hey, like check this out. Here's a group of guys who are all on the same journey. Like let's don't miss out. Let's get to it. Let's get in it. And it's inspiring because it's a space that no one has really interestingly enough, no one has covered this space. So
Yeah.
I thought it was something to be ashamed of, and there it is. Now it's an opportunity for everybody to get in and grow and put shame to shame. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Okay. So I know it's 8:30. So I know you got to drop. But are you going to be at our Good Men single event on Thursday at Rich and Poor?
Yeah, yeah. You already know we're gonna be there.
Okay, ladies, come out. We got a
Let's
good
do it.
man that's going to be in the building.
So funny. Let's go. Hey, we're gonna have a good time for sure. We're gonna have a good
Oh
time.
yeah, we turning up. We
So
turning
we
up.
talking about in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Let's go. Ooh,
Let's go. In
all
two.
right, all right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna see you there. Thank you so much for
Thank you
popping
for
on.
having me. Thank you so much, Ladonna, and definitely look forward to Thursday. Let's go and have fun.
All right. Absolutely. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Hey, my smart lovers. Yes, I popped on early because I had to get Pete before he had to slide out and play. He's a drummer. He's a dope drummer. Oh my goodness, he's dope. He's dope. He's dope. But I thought it was really important to talk about his podcast because today's subject is what? Good men, right? And so his podcast is really focusing on like helping men have like a safe place to like grow and to be vulnerable and to learn the tools and the things that they need the healing, so that they can become the good men that we seek. Okay. So yeah, that was dope. I'm glad he was able to join. So I am a little early, and I had all kind of technical things going on because my computer was not ready for me to be early. Because usually I come in fashionably late with the fashion, but I definitely I got some good game for y'all. We're gonna talk about, like, this whole good man, like what is the good man? Um, where to find them, like what's holding us back from finding them, like all the things. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I have a few guests that's gonna be popping on here and there to join us. So that was just one that joined a little bit early. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So I'm gonna just throw y'all on intermission for one moment while I get my life together. All right, everyone. I am back. What's up? Welcome to Smart Love. What day is this? Tuesday. Look, we can have smart love any day of the week, okay? Don't just get used to one day. Don't be like, oh, I thought you come on Sunday. I'll pop in wherever the folks are. But no, real talk. I always knew that Sunday wasn't going to be long term because, I mean, it's football season. So I like to pop out too. You know what I'm saying? The summer was already hard. It was hard to, miss out on Sunday fun days because I was, trying to give y'all that good smart love game. But I haven't settled on Tuesdays yet. This kind of works in my schedule right now. So we're gonna see how I do. We're gonna see how I do. We're gonna see where the people at. Vince, hey Vince, thank you so much for joining. I haven't talked to you since the war on black love. Like, where you been? What's up? So you saw that good man. You was like, you said you saw the title, Where Are the Good Men? You was like, that's me. That's why you popping in. Are you one of them good men we looking for? Are you? I don't know. All right. Who else we got in the chat? Who else we got watching? Tap in. Let me know where you joining in from. Where are there good men on here? Good men. Let me see you in the chat. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you a good man. Do I have my ladies on here? Where are my ladies who looking for the good man? Because I know y'all saw that title. I was like, oh, this is where I need to be. Let me set my alarm. I'm popping in. I'm popping up. But I'm super excited about this topic. Yes, yes. Vince says he's a good man. Absolutely. Okay, we gonna get into it. I want to hear what makes you a good man. I want to know. If you're watching this live, please go ahead, like, love, share this. Let's get this out to more folks. This is gonna be a great conversation. So, what I'm thinking we'll do in true smart love fashion, I am definitely gonna have to, spread some game, share, some information, because that's what smart love is all about. It's about learning, growing together, right? So I'm gonna give you some tips on women, like where to find the good men. I'm gonna give you some, definitions, what I think is a good man. I want to hear what y'all think as well. We're going to talk about, just, why is it so hard for women these days to find good men? Now, men, I'm not leaving y'all out. Okay. The next show is going to be about the good women. Okay. But tonight it's all about the good men. Okay. So we trying to get this good game. What's up, Auntie? Thank you for joining, love. I appreciate you. Go. We got ghosts in the building. Okay, so like, what is a good man? Like, for real, like, what is a good man? I think that there's, societal standards when it comes to good men. Is I think that what we see on TV, the good man on TV, in movies, all of those fake romantic stories, that kind of helps us. Like, I'm not gonna say it's helped us. I would say that is kind of where we get our definitions. Oh my gosh, why is okay? 1 second. I think this is because this charger is not the right charger. One moment. Okay, I don't want to be breaking up because I got to give y'all this good game. Okay, I think that, okay. All right, I think we're good. All right. Yes, good evening. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, you on both platforms. You on Facebook and YouTube. Come through. Come through. I appreciate you guys. All right. So I would say probably when was this? About 7 years ago, I was a part of this I would say, like, I guess she was like a dating coach, a friend of mine who's a therapist. She had this dating program. It was called Dating the Divine Way. And so, one of the exercises that we had to do in Dating the Divine Way was to describe our forever man. We had to describe our forever man, describe our forever relationship. We even had to like break it down into specific like characteristics we were looking for. It was a really great exercise, and like it did help me to really like think about like what is it that I want in a man, and what is it that I need. And so I think that when we say, when we define a good man, I don't feel like there's like one standard for like this is a good man. I feel like it depends on each person to define what a good man is for them. So I'm going to share with you. First of all, I'm going to share you some of the things that Chat GPT, the AI, had to say about what defines a good man. And then I'm gonna read a little bit of what I wrote, which is like this was 7 years ago, and I will say that I kind of feel like it's still spot on. Like I still see these things as what I consider to be a good man. Okay, I think we lost connection on Instagram because I don't see it anymore. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, I'm gonna read first. I'm gonna read what Chat GPT says about um how we define a good man. Okay. So according to the chat, the G, the P, the T, the top 5 traits of a good man are integrity. I mean, that's a no-brainer. A good man is honest, he's trustworthy, he upholds strong moral principles, he does what is right, even when no one is watching, and his actions consistently align with his words. Mm, that thing called integrity. I agree with that. That is definitely an important trait of a good man. I mean, but who doesn't want integrity? Like, of course, like that's a no-brainer. So I don't feel like that necessarily had to be said, but yeah, you must have integrity, men. So if you are watching and you consider yourself a good man with integrity, just drop a 100 in the comments right now. Let me see how many good men are watching with integrity. Go ahead. Vent, you got integrity? Antheus, you got integrity? I don't see no 100s in the comments. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Compassion and empathy. Okay. He genuinely cares about others. He shows kindness and he understands the feelings and perspectives of those around him. He's supportive and considerate, especially in difficult times. That is important. I don't know if I had that on my list, but I would add that to my list. Compassion and empathy. Absolutely. Oh, this is the big one. And you know what? Back then, when I wrote my list, I didn't really understand this myself and how important it is in a relationship, but it is. Okay, wait, what is Ghost say? He said, I might be a good man because I am evil. Wait, hold on. I might be a good man because I'm evil on the low. On the low. Okay. Here you go. Here you go. I am not feeding into that. Do you have integrity though? I don't know. I kind of feel like you do have integrity. Like from our dealings, I see integrity there. So I'm at least I don't know if you have the compassion and empathy. I don't know. That's to be said. I don't know you like that. But I feel like you have integrity. So I'll leave that there. Emotional intelligence. That's the one that I was just saying that I didn't really know how important this was back, 7 years ago when I made my list. But this is so important. A good man is self aware, number one. He's capable of managing his emotions in a healthy way. Some of y'all might have got dropped off the good man list with that one. Raise your hand if you feel like you have the capacity to say, no, I'm sorry, not the capacity. You have the track record, the ability, the you just know how to like use emotional intelligence. You know what that means. You understand, like you have a high emotional IQ. Raise your hand if you are a good man that has mastered emotional intelligence. I don't see no hands raised. Yeah. Oh, he said yes, I have the other stuff. Okay, okay. You so funny. Um, how do you raise your hand on here? Okay, put up a hand emoji. I don't excuse me, I got a little cold. Not a cold, a little cough. Okay, so yeah, a good man is self-aware. He's capable of managing his emotions in a healthy way. He communicates effectively. He listens actively, and he can resolve conflicts with maturity and understanding. That's the definition of emotional intelligence. Ugh, I don't know, man. There might be a question mark around that area. Maybe some of you are working on it. Maybe some of you need to work on it. But yeah, emotional intelligence is important. Commitment and responsibility. Hello, that's definitely on my list. A good man is reliable. He keeps his promises. He takes responsibility for his actions, whether it's in relationships, at work, in his friendships, in every aspects of his life. Okay. He is dependable and can be counted on. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of water. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, very important. If you want to be labeled a good man, you gotta be reliable, and yeah, keep your promises. Like stand on business, stand on your word. Ambition and drive. This is definitely on my list. This is like one of the top on my list because I am so ambitious and so driven. So definitely on my list of a good man is someone that is ambitious. So a good man is motivated to achieve his goals. He has goals. Raise your hands if you got goals. Okay, you know what? I forgot. You can't raise your hand. Drop a heart if you a good man with goals, ambition and drive. But anyway, he's motivated to achieve his goals. He strives for personal growth. He is hardworking. He sets and pursues meaningful goals and encourages others to do the same. I love this man. Okay, chat, the G, the P, the T. Yes, I agree. These are 5 traits of a good man. Drop me a 100 in the comments if y'all agree. Like y'all real quiet over here. Ghost is the only one that is responding. I might be a better man than I thought. I thought I was a monster. Okay, that's only the 5 that the chat, the G, the P, the T has mentioned. Now I want my ladies who are watching, I want you all to drop any additional traits that are on your good man list that are not here. Because I feel like the chat, the G, the T, the P, the T missed some. Okay, so okay. All right, this is a sharing moment. This is show and tell moment. I'm gonna share with you what I wrote 7 years ago. Oh my goodness, this is definitely a vulnerable moment for me. This is what I wrote 7 years ago about my forever man. Oh, and I still ain't found him yet, y'all. But we about to get into it. Hold on. I gotta remind y'all. Make sure that you are liking, loving, sharing this post, this live. Join the conversation. Pop in with your girl. Let me know that you are watching, where you are watching from. He said, Chat GPT says I'm a good man. Time to reach out to my exes. They need to be told. You are so silly. Okay. Oh my goodness, this print is horrible. Okay, so again, so this actually came from this exercise, my forever man came from a dating relationship program that I was a part of about 7 years ago. Shout out to my girl Conjent. And I hear that she's actually redoing the Dating Divine Way program. And so, but like I learned a lot. I learned a lot from her course. Yeah, it's really good. But this exercise I thought was perfect for this conversation. Okay. So this is how I describe my forever man. Okay. My forever man is very attractive. That's where my mind was. I'm gonna start with first. I gotta be attracted to him. Like if I'm gonna be with you forever, like I'm sorry, like I gotta be attracted to you. I gotta be attracted to you. Okay. Okay, I digress. Okay. He is very attractive. He's well groomed and well dressed. His style is dapper. He has an athletic build and he lives a healthy lifestyle. I am so physically attracted to him and he to me. My man is successful in his career. He is wealthy and a great protector and provider. He has the financial means to support himself, to support me, my children, and our dreams. He's educated, has at least a bachelor degree. He communicates well. He is spiritual, non judgmental. He's understanding and patient. He's willing to work hard at the relationship always. He does not give up or give in when times get hard. He's consistent. He adores me and treats me like a queen. He takes his time to court me and is not in a rush to have sex with me. Hello. Come on, come on. Come on, sis. I like these. I need to hear some snaps. I don't know how you can snap in the chat, but let me see some snaps. This man sounds amazing. Let me keep going. I am not done. Okay. He's supportive of me in every aspect of my life. He shows how much he loves me and cares for me often through his words and his actions. He's comfortable with me being myself. He takes an interest in learning the things I like. He loves to spend quality time with me and he loves to buy me gifts and or take me to special places. Oh, mm, mm, mm. He loves children. Specifically, he will be interested. Oh, I don't remember this part. He will be interested in being a part of where is the rest of it? Oh my goodness, where is the rest of this list? Oh, okay. Lost it. Okay, found it. Okay. Let me read that sentence over again. He loves children. Specifically, he will be interested in being a part of my children's lives and loving them as if as if they were his own. He loves to travel and enjoy life. Don't that sound like a good man? All right. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Where is he? I'm not saying. Okay. So then after we did that exercise, we then had to like break out like the attributes that we're looking for in our forever man. So some of the things that I had on my list, he's spiritual, he's caring and understanding, he's supportive, he's a great communicator. Okay, so I did have some emotional intelligence on there. You know, great communicator. He's trustworthy, he's brilliant. He can be a little brilliant. He ain't got to be hella brilliant. He's ambitious and productive. I told you I have the same thing on my list: ambitious and drive, ambition and productivity. Oh, he's outgoing. That is so important because I'm an extrovert. I like to get outside. I like to pop my collar. I like to, you know what I'm saying, move and shake and do my thing. So like I gotta have a man that can keep up with that. And yeah, I'm not with the whole, oh, opposites attract. Yeah, I'm not attracted to a boring man. I'm sorry. What he said, how old was I when I wrote this? You sounded kind of young. It was it was only 7 years ago. I was like 30 something. I wasn't that young. And I had gotten out of a marriage. So this was like my first time dating for real, like after being divorced. So I would say that I was young and mature when it came, I'm sorry, young and immature when it came to dating and like what was actually out there and the reality of the dating pool. So like this, I was fresh out of an 8-year marriage, was with my ex-husband for I would say 5 years before we got married. We were married for 8. So yeah, we're talking about almost 15 years. Like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know myself. So at this time, yes, I was a little bit young minded when it came to dating because I was a little green. I was a little green. Um, he said, "Yeah, where is that guy? I haven't seen none. I haven't seen one of them either. Not all of those qualities." Okay, I mean, I understand. Like it is a long list, but oh, I didn't even finish the list. I forgot patient and romantic. Okay, so I'll have a whole nother show on the alpha, gamma, beta male, but on my list, I said my forever man is a gamma male. A gamma, I really rather conjugate kind of describe this, but like basically a gamma is like in between the spectrum of an alpha and a beta. He's like he has those strong qualities of an alpha male, but I would say like he has more emotional intelligence. He has more compassion and empathy. Like he can handle a strong woman. Like he doesn't have to be always the dominant one. And but he's not like a beta, like where he's a pushover or you know what I'm saying? He's not confident. He's kind of just, picking up the scraps of the alpha. No, absolutely not. Like he's a man within his own right. So hey everybody. Oh, I see y'all popping in. What's up? Let me know who is in the chat. Like who's watching. For those of you that just joined, I am actually describing my good man. Well, actually, I'm reading to you how I describe good men 7 years ago when I first entered the dating world. Okay. But a lot of this still holds true. But what I did find, like, I feel like I've actually modified this a little bit. And I believe that what happened was like I would meet these guys and I wouldn't like them. And I'd be like, he's boring, or he said like, because I like my list before it was like, okay, if I got a house, he got to have a house. If I got 2 degrees, he got to have 2 degrees. If you know what I'm saying, like I was like really, I had a superficial list. I'm not even gonna lie, I had one of those superficial lists. I had to narrow it down. I had to take dating the divine way. And I had to, really learn about myself and what exactly is that I needed and wanted. I had to do some growing. So part of this is part of my growth. Okay. So anyway, my forever man is a gamma male. He respects and enjoys my company. He will choose to give me the world. He will go far beyond opening the door. He will open his heart and his life. Give me some of those. Okay. He has the resources to build a legacy and a partnership to support our family to create generational wealth. Mm, mm, mm. He believes in love. He believes in love. I will feel confident in his judgment. He makes my heart race. Okay, I don't want to spend all that. I was gonna say all that. I ain't gonna say all that out loud. I said all that. But anyway, so I say all that to say everyone has to define what a good man, woman is for yourself. Okay. A lot of it has to do with you being self aware of who you are and what fits with who you are. Um, a lot of it has to do with really you growing and becoming the person that you are meant to be to get a better understanding of what a good man will be for you. So Chat GPT like hit on some good traits, but I think that is just like basic. Um, what works for you and what defines a good man for you is going to go beyond integrity, compassion, empathy, emotional intelligence, commitment, responsibility, ambition, and drive. Like that's just the surface, right? But that's a good list. That's a good list. Okay. All right. So who do we have here in the comment? I mean, I like y'all just being quiet. I appreciate you liking, loving, and sharing this though. Thank you so much. Yeah. Who do we have here in the comments? Who's First of all, raise your hand if you are a good man, or you are the good man that I just described. Raise your hand if you got like half of what I just described. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. I just want to know. I just want to know. No, I want to know for a friend. Nobody. Okay. I see how y'all. Okay. So what? That list is too much. That's too much. That's too much to ask. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think it's too much for the wrong man. I don't think it's too much for the right. I don't. I don't. And I'm one of those hopeless romantics. Like I believe in love. I believe in here. Oh, you the same person that says you a devil on the low, but now you the good man. No, but thank you for checking in with me. I don't know why everybody else is so quiet. Okay. So I just described to you what a good man is to me. Um, ladies, what's your definition? Chat, please say I'm good. What's your definition of a good man? Okay. So, in addition to giving us the traits of a good man, the chat, the G, the P, the T also helped describe the top reasons why it's challenging for single women to meet good men. And I agree wholeheartedly with this list. Okay. And yeah, like often it's like it's more about us ladies. We have to take some accountability. It's more about us and less about there not being any good men out there. Okay. There's certain things that we do, including, these long lists. Yes, I was guilty of the long list. I say this was 7 years ago when I made this list. Okay. But yeah, there are several things that we do that, don't allow those good men to step into our lives. Um, or to be seen. Or some of them go in the dark and hide because, what I'm saying, they meet so not so good women. I mean, I digress. Most women walk by the good man with a stank face if he's not handsome. Okay. You're not lying. You're not lying. You're right. So you heard my list. Like I started off with my forever man is attractive. Okay. Like what did I say? The first, but it wasn't even just the first sentence. It was like I said, he is very attractive. My forever man is very attractive. Okay. He's well groomed and well dressed. So that meant that, like, I'm like, yeah, if you don't know how to dress, like, like, I don't care how fine you are, like, you gotta be fine and know how to dress. Uh, oh yeah, and I was like, he has to have athletic build. Like, oh yeah, we can be a little snobbish when we come to our list and what we're looking for. And I know, like everyone says that when all women want the 3 6s, he's at least 6 feet. He has a six pack. He what was the third six figures? I think more. I feel like the six figures. That's not even. I feel like that's new age. Like, because women will take a broke 6 foot, six figure, gotta be longer than 6 inches. Like they was like for real. Like that was like we're not like for real. It wasn't about the six figures. Like we'll take a fine man over a broke one. But yeah, we'll take a fine man. No, I'm sorry. We'll take a fine man over a rich ugly one. But to be honest, but hold on one second. But to be honest, that's absolutely true. Like I feel like sometimes we do put way too much into looks, but you gotta be attracted to like how do you get past not being attracted to the person? Because I've done that before. Like I've like gone out with someone that maybe I wasn't all that attracted to them, but I just wanted to see if things would grow, if the attraction would grow. It never did. Like if I wasn't attracted to you, like I did not all of a sudden become attracted to you because of how you treated me. So yeah, but I feel like beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So just because I don't find you attractive and you're a good man doesn't mean that another woman might not find you attractive or you know what I mean, like feel like you're a good man. So I will say like one of the things that I have to work on and I have been working on and I've worked on it and it's still a work in progress. I used to have like this whole thing about a man having an edge. Like I wanted a what how to describe it? A square thug. Like somebody that was like because at first I used to like just the bad boys. Like even you know back when I was a teenager, like I'm hanging with the gangbangers. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't crip. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging with the hood ninjas, right? And then as I got older, let's just say college, I kind of was like, okay, I kind of like a man that's, you know, like a little educated, like got things going on for himself, but he got a little bit of hood in him. You know what I'm saying? So then I defined it as I like somebody that's from the hood, but not in the hood. I want it in you. Like I want you to have like that street smart so that you know what I'm saying, anything pop off, like you know how to you know what I'm saying? Like I want it because like there's like a little bit of hood in me. So you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want anybody that was like super square and straight legs, boring and nerdy and just, you know, watch anime and play with, you know, play video games all the day and like absolutely not ill. But you know, like I'm a techie, I'm a nerd, I'm a you know undercover nerd, but I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I always like go after the square thugs. After is what I call them. And so anybody that like, oh, you weren't from the hood, you didn't have any like you know what I'm saying, 1 foot out of it, or you know what I'm saying, you could go back to it, you wouldn't know how to act in the hood. Like that was a problem for me. That would be like a big turn off. Like, oh, you're super nerdy. So yeah, and I think that that was not a good quality to have on my list. You notice I didn't describe it in my Forever Man, but that is what I was attracted to. I was attracted to a man that had a little bit of edge, a little bit of street to him. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of hood, just a little bit, just enough, you know? And so wait, what did you say? A square thug. What is that? I don't remember ever seeing or a dorky thug. So a square thug, let me define the square thugs. Okay. The square thug, when he goes to work to his corporate job or his, you know, his running his business or you know whatever it is that he does, like he's a straight square. Like he wears his glasses, he you know he's well groomed, his fade is tight, he wears a suit, you know he code switches basically, like he can talk proper, you know he can be in a boardroom, he can be running a meeting, all those things, right? But when he come home, oh, excuse me, I got sneeze. Okay. Yeah, so a square thug at work, he is square. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to turn up, okay, no, okay, no, not turn up. I ain't at the turn up yet. No, when he comes home and he can take off that suit and he can relax, he got a little bit of hood in him. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody try to check him, like y'all, like oh, he gonna knuckle up with you. You know, he's not gonna. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna call the police or oh my god, like no, handle shit. Like that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like a square thug. When it comes to like his turn up, like I said, at the corporate events with his work folks, hey, John, yeah, he cracking jokes and corny jokes and all that shit and dad jokes. But when it's time, when he with his homies, when he go back to the hood to visit his cousin now, when he with Pookie and oh man, like if he from Atlanta like that, I shout at y'all like that whole little dialect that y'all have, that shit come out. But when he go to work, he get corny. That type of nigga. Anyway, got it. Okay, anyway. Um, so yeah, so I just felt like any guy that didn't have like that side of him, I just thought it was like corny. I remember I had went out with this guy, and I would say he was a good guy. And I probably went on like 5 dates with him. And I felt some kind of way because he wasn't giving me that edge. Like he didn't give me that, not like I'm gonna slap a bitch up type shit, but like you talk about a conservative male, not a corporate thug. What you say? Wait. You're talking about a conservative male, not a corporate thug. Well, what's a corporate thug then? Please define it for me if that's what a conservative male. He can be a conservative male at work, but it's like when he came home, like he was like that nigga. Didn't nobody fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. But oh yeah, so anyway, so back to the story. So I was going out with this guy, and I think maybe on one of our dates, I think like maybe I had like so we hadn't kissed. We maybe had like hugs at the end of the night, but like we had never kissed. Um, and like I'm used to like dudes like when we're dating, like just being all over me. Like I thought it was something wrong with the nigga. I was like, I mean, do you like me? Like, are we just friends? Um, hold on. Dana J said, "There's no such thing as a corporate thug." You shitting me? I know some. I know some. I know some. I know some. A conservative male is a male who can switch roles from work to home, and folks respect him in both. Why is that considered a conservative male though? Like I don't. Where conservative, yeah, that doesn't describe what I'm talking about. But okay, we're gonna tap in. I might bring you on live. You want to talk about it. If you want to join Dana J, I'm gonna send you the link to pop in with your girl. But oh yeah, so back to the story. So anyway, so this guy, I mean, he was a real nice guy. Like obviously he liked me because he kept asking me out. I it was kind of attracted to him. Like he wasn't, unattractive, but he was very like square, like he cracked corny jokes, and it was just like, oh my goodness. I would laugh to be nice, but after a while, I was like, I can't keep this shit up. So I just asked him, I was like, so like, are we just like friends? Like, what are we doing? And he was like, why? Like, why would you say that? And I was like, oh, because I'm just saying, like, we're like on our 5th date, and you haven't even like tried to like kiss me. Like, we barely like, I think we had like a cuddle moment in a movie once, but it was just like like I said, I'm used to like guys like being all over me, and I'm like, I have to like push him off. So I thought it was something wrong with the nigga. But he was just like, oh, well, I just like to really get to know a person before I introduce kissing, because that's a commitment to me, and I really want to make sure that you're the one. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Especially when he had already told me a story about how he started dating this woman that he found out was a stripper after he had moved. No, she was a prostitute after he had moved her in. So I was just like, so she was tell me you've been on 5 dates with me. We've been talking on the phone, we hanging out, you getting to know me, and you still don't know me well enough to like for a kiss, a peck, or nothing like that. But you moved a prostitute into your house. Like you felt like you knew her well enough to move you into your house? Like, what the fuck? Like, shit, this is not adding up. I was like, this is weird. So anyway, I ended that shit. But I was like, but like years later, I was like, well, dang, maybe he was a good guy. I just really didn't give him a chance just because that's not what I was used to. Like I said, I was used to like a certain like swag and confidence. So then what I realized, it wasn't even like the edge, it wasn't the hood, it wasn't the thug that I was attracted to. I think it was like the feeling of being secure, like protected. Like you know what I'm saying? I needed to be with someone that like I felt like I said, if shit went down, like you know what I'm saying? He passed to me the pistol, like let's go. Not like, you know what I'm saying, running and hiding and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just that just sounds like, you know, so that's just how I took it back then. But wait, then it's like, wait, huh? Yeah, he was on some weird shit. Give me 5 dates, we go together. That's what I thought. I was like, where's this shit going? Like, and at first I was like, I mean, I'm having fun, so I'm gonna still go. But eventually I was just like, yeah, this shit isn't going anywhere. I could be doing anything else with my time. So yeah. And he says, sounds like he was a good guy. He was just green. Yeah, you're right. And I think he had been, you know, scorned by the prostitute. So he was like, you know what I'm saying? He weren't ready. I don't know. He probably shouldn't have been dating. Um, but yeah, so I think that yeah, there are some good men out there that shoot, like they sometimes they, you know, just don't they get overlooked because like another thing that I like about what I call the corporate thug or the square thug was that like the swag and the confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes these good guys, they don't have the confidence like to they're not as confident in their own skin and they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that I was attracted to that I associated it with being a thug or from the hood. It was like that confidence, that swag. And so it actually took me meeting men who were not thugs and who were not from the hood, who still had that confidence, that swag, still made me feel like, you know, I was protected. Like, you know what I'm saying? He would nuck if you buck, like all of that. So yeah, so that's my story of the good guy. Okay, so this is what swag on yeah, what you got to say about swag? Sounds like you're looking for a cowboy, not a cowboy. Oh, I don't know about cowboys. I don't like how they dress. Anyway, okay, so here are some of the reasons. Let me make sure we're still on Instagram. Hold on, let's see if we're on Instagram live. Because I don't see my live stream. No, we're not live. Okay, I'm gonna have to get Instagram. Oh, we are. Hey, Instagram. I'm sorry, I didn't even know y'all were there. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into the list of the top reasons why it can be challenging for single women to meet good men. Okay. Number one, I was guilty of this, sisters. So I'm taking accountability. I'm talking about myself. Okay. This ain't just you. Okay. High expectations and narrow criteria. Many single women have a clear idea of what they want in a partner, which can sometimes be too specific, idolized, making it difficult to find someone who meets that criteria. So true. So true. I described my forever man, and some of the men on here was like, all those things, like I've never met a man that has all those things. So you're right. Like definitely like sometimes we set the expectations way too high. And to be honest, ladies, I still want y'all to be with me when I say this because I'm saying it out of love. Sometimes the high expectations that we have for our men, we don't even meet them. It's true. Like we set these high standards, but are you up there too? Because like you can't be down here looking up there like this is what I want, and he's gonna bring me to this level. No, you got to be there. So are you there? Like you have these high expectations, and this like, do you fit your own criteria? Okay, like what was some of the things on my list? Let me see if I meet my own criteria, just as far as characteristics. Spiritual, yes. Caring and understanding, yes. Brilliant and smart, yes. I am brilliant and I'm smart. Patient. I have not always been patient. That is something I have had to work on. A great communicator. No, I have not always been a great communicator. I was the type that, like, if I get, because I don't like confrontation, if I get mad, upset, like I was shut down. So, yeah, but I had that on my list. Like, my man got to be a great communicator, and I was horrible. So, I'm this is accountability. You know what I'm saying? Supportive. Yeah, I've always been supportive. Trustworthy. Yes, I feel like I'm trustworthy. Ambitious and productive. Yes, yes. Okay. So things on my list that I did not meet, but my man had to have all of this. Okay. Let's see what it. Dana J says, "Say that again." Yeah, I'm keeping it 100. Like I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. That's men and women doing that. Fives looking for eight. You right. We shoot for the stars, but yeah, but we haven't done the work on ourselves to even meet the criteria that we're looking for. Like, so the man that you looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even see you because you're not up there yet. That's why you can't find them. You got some work to do on yourself. That's just real talk, ladies. So yeah, the number one issue was our high expectations and narrow criteria, and I just added not meeting our own high expectations, or we're not meeting his expectations. Oh, I'm gonna add that to the end of the list. Never mind, we're gonna come back. All right, number two, social circles and limited exposure. Women often socialize with the same circles, which can limit your opportunities to meet new people, including potential partners. That's real talk. That's real talk. You know, you're sitting. I'm not even just your social circle, your social couch, your house. Like you are not even getting out. You're not even putting yourself in situations to meet new people. So you just looking around like I don't see nobody. It ain't no good man around. No, it ain't no good man right here. But you need to go over there and over there. And oh my God, oh sure, we got a good man trying to join. Hold on, you early. Oh my goodness. No, time is flying. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on in 1 second. Let me finish this list, and then I want to get your opinion on it. Okay, so social circles and limited exposure. Um, very. I agree. I agree. I agree. Okay, past relationship baggage. Let me say that one again. Past relationship baggage. Okay, we have emotional baggage from previous relationships that make us more cautious, make us skeptical, make us, not trusting. And this hinders us from openness to new connections. Hey, that's real talk. And as I go through this list, I want everybody to think about this, men and women, because I kind of feel like it's the same list for the men too. Like, yeah, y'all have all these same issues with finding the good women. Because I hear so many men like, I can't find a good woman. Ain't no good women out here. Yeah, this past relationship baggage. You got dogged out by the last woman And so now you don't trust women. You think all women out to get your money and, live off of you for the rest of their lives, or, whatever the baggage is that you've gone through, the trauma. Sometimes we just kind of look at that as, that's going to happen in the next relationship. So past relationship baggage, that's a great reason why it's hard to find a good man, ladies. You have the fear of rejection or vulnerability. Mm-hmm. You fear being rejected or the discomfort of being vulnerable, and it prevents you from putting yourselves out there or engaging deeply with potential partners. I ain't gonna lie. Not I didn't have like a fear of rejection, but definitely a fear of vulnerability, like a fear that if I like put my feelings out there, if I let that wall down. Oh, we got a lot of people on. I need y'all, everybody that's in the chat right now, I need you to drop me a heart so I know who's there. I can't see you if you don't comment, but I see y'all watching. I see y'all getting this good game. But anyway, like it, comment, share, say what's up with your girl. Okay. Anyway, like ladies, are y'all out there? Are y'all listening to this? Because like this is really for y'all. We talking about where are all the good men. I'm trying to help y'all out. Okay, so anyway, for me, like I know that I put up a wall. So it's like you have to break past that wall to even get like 50% of me. Because I felt like, and I kind of still feel like I pour so much into my relationships, not just like my romantic relationships, my friendships, my family, like everything that I do, I pour so much into it that I feel like you kind of have to like show that you deserve it or that you've earned it. So yeah, so I had the fear of being vulnerable. I felt like if I was vulnerable, I would get taken advantage of. I feel like I have been taken advantage of. That goes back to the last one, the past relationship baggage. So I definitely understand that. That's a real thing. Ladies, we got to get over our fear of rejection and our fear of vulnerability. Our focus on career and personal goals. Okay. Now, one thing I am going to say, I wholeheartedly believe in. Hey, Troy, thanks for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at Troy, single man out there. What's up, Troy? Okay. That's my boy. That's my boy. Oh boy. Okay. But yeah, I think that a lot of women do focus on career and personal goals, which is great. Like I think that is great to have that and to thrive. Like Black women can rule the world. We about to rule America, at least. But I think we need to spend more time on focusing on personal growth, okay? Growing and healing. Now, career and, getting that extra degree, hey, all that is great, but it's not going to help you get a good man. Like, you need to work on yourself, like inside, okay? Get that hair right, get that heart right. Okay. I digress. But yeah, so yeah, focusing on career and goals. With increasing focus on career and personal development, many women prioritize their professional lives, leaving less time and energy for a relationship. Oh, wait. What is that? Okay, I'm gonna run through these last three real quick. Then I see my guy on. We gotta get him on because I know he got something to say. I know you got something to say. Okay, wait, he like put me in, coach. Okay. Dang, I lost it. Okay, so yeah. Many women prioritize their professional lives, leaving less time and energy for dating and relationship building. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop doing that. Like we gotta make time for, and if you're gonna, we gotta make time for, dating and relationships after we focus on our personal growth, our self-care, our self-love, our self-discovery, our self-mastery. That's what you need to be focusing on. When are you gonna do that work? If you so busy chasing the bag and you so busy chasing your personal goals that you don't even worry, like you don't even try to heal and grow. I'm just saying, ladies, like I'm just keeping it 100 with you. This is something I had to learn myself. Like I too have been career focused, goal oriented, because I had to get out here and get it. Like, wasn't nobody gonna give it to me, but there was some self growth that had to happen. Okay, I'm gonna read through these last two. Just read. Oh, it's like 3 or 4. Hold on. And then we're gonna hop in and see what Des got to say. Okay, cultural and social pressures. Over reliance on technology. Okay, I gotta break this one down. While online dating can be a useful tool, ladies, listen up. It also creates challenges like superficial judgments based on profiles and lack of genuine connection, making it harder to find a meaningful relationship. I agree with this. Like, if you missed out on the online dating experience back when it was good, it's trash now. I'm sorry. Have any good men been on here? Have any good men been on here? Yeah, we had one. I'm about to bring one on. Why? Are you a good man? Are you ready to come on? But no, let me finish this list. So yeah, you can't rely on the online dating apps because first of all, not everybody is who they say they are. It just gives us like extra criteria to count people out. Oh, he ain't tall enough. Oh, I don't like that third picture. He don't have no pictures in a suit. I always like bald heads. Oh, I want a beard. Like it's trash right now anyway. So don't be over reliant on technology. Okay. What was the last two? Oh, this is a good one. This is another reason why women we having trouble finding good men because guess what? They're in relationships. All the good men are in relationships. Many good men are already in committed relationships, making the pool of available men even smaller or more competitive. That is true. But there's also some men acting like they're good men in relationships out here dating. What's that about? That's for a whole nother show. Anyway, busy lifestyles and time constraints. The fast pace of a modern life often leaves little time for socializing, dating, or meeting new people, which can make it challenging to find the right person. And then the last one is the distrust or cynicism, the distrust of blah, 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 the distrust of men, negative past experiences, or prevalent media portrayals can lead to a genuine distrust or cynicism towards men, making women more hesitant to engage in dating. We got a lot. Keep it from the good men, ladies. We got to work on that. We got to get like, yeah, we got to work on that. We got to work on that. All right. So, right on time, I'm about to bring a good man on. I call him Superman. I'm about to bring him on. He's not a square thug. I don't know. Are you a corporate thug? We're going to get into that in a second. I don't know. But he's going to talk to us about where to find the good men. Okay. So let me bring Superman to the stage.
What's going on?
What's up, Superman?
That's much, Superwoman.
So look.
Hello.
So, huh?
Hello. I was telling everyone hello.
Everybody say what's up to Superman Dad. Super Dad. Woo, 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 woo. Show me your muscles. Show me your muscles. Okay, so I don't know how much of the conversation you caught.
I just tuned in. Maybe about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, okay, all right. So what I was reading was the reasons why women are having a hard time finding a good man.
Okay.
And so it was things like, fear of vulnerability, distrust, baggage, focusing on career and personal goals. It's a long list. And I was, showing some accountability. I admitted to struggling with some of these things as well. But one of them that I think you can probably help us out with, because you are Mr. Social Circle himself. One of the things that women suffer with is like they're socializing in the same circles, the same small pool of people. And they're like, it ain't no good men around. It ain't no good men around. And like I have like a lot of friends and just people that I interact with that ask me like, well, where do you find good men? Like, where are the good men? And so, like, what do you think about that? Like, where do we find these good men? Please tell us. Like, where y'all hanging out at?
Well, Super Don, I will agree with one thing you said when I got off the phone. That online dating, it sucks. God, I think during the pandemic it worked, and that was for the pandemic. But the pandemic has spoiled us. You are not, number one, online dating. You're not going to find the caliber of men that you're looking for. That bold, strong person. I think that's a cover up. People put the insecure pictures on there, and then you get, and they don't even look nothing like you thought.
Oh,
And and now another thing, let's be honest, the clubs. Let's be real. Everybody go to the club to have a good time. You're not going to caliber a person, and that's men and women. Here's the thing. If you're trying to find a person I would go find hobbies that you like to do. Like, find some hobbies that you like to do. Don't so much look for hobbies that men like, cause that's not you at the end of the day. So you're gonna
yeah.
get yourself into something. Let's be real. Oh man, I'm gonna go hunting or go because I might, but that's not you, baby. If you like to dance or something, like Super Donna love to dance, go there and find you somebody that's because relationship is not just about having a good job. There's a lot of men, abundance driven men, and a lot of women today that has a great job. But guess what? We've all at this point in our life have had that understanding concept that no longer works. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If that worked, we would all be in relationships today. So you
Yeah. Okay. So let's pause right there because, like, I agree with you. Like, having someone that has like similar interests as me is like very important, right? So I'd rather spend my time doing the things that I enjoy and meet someone that enjoys those things too.
yeah,
So yeah, so like yeah, I do. I like to go. I like to dance. You're right. I love to dance. I love to dance. Shout out to the dancers in the room.
yeah.
But back in the day, like the clubs are not even the same how they used to be.
Mm-mm.
Like back in the day, you could go to the club and dance. Like there was the actual dance floor. Now it's been taken over by sections and hookahs.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you gonna meet somebody smoking a hookah?
You're not. It's just everybody having a good time, and everybody put
Yeah,
on.
right. You sitting in one place, you're not mingling, you're not dancing. So yeah, like I'm over that whole bottle service culture. Like I like to go if I'm gonna go to like a lounge or something, like I want it to be like live music. I want it to have like a little section for dancing, you know what I'm saying? And I want it to be like, type of music I like. So yeah, I agree. Like, yeah, definitely the clubs is not it. Online, you're right, people are faking. It's like it's not it's yeah, it really people in Atlanta don't have no excuse because you said during the pandemic it was
Yeah,
cool.
during the
But
pandemic.
people but we was outside in Atlanta. Like Atlanta did there was no pandemic. Like we was outside. We act like there was no COVID. We still going to the parties. We still going to the restaurants. We still kicking it. So people, but still they just prefer online because it's like, takes kind of the guessing out. It just I don't know.
Yeah, but then another thing about online, then you got a lot of fraud activity online. So you really not, you don't know what you're getting. Versus going out and like go to volunteer events. If you like whatever you like, go in that and and enjoy that. You might just meet somebody, meet this good guy or this good woman on the trip, and y'all might be compatible. So instead of going and trying to go to business meetings, if you are somebody that like to play video games, like kind of think like we talked earlier, go to Dave and Buster's. I'm just or I mean even Buster's and meet somebody that's compatible to you. If you is not in no construction or anything like that, just don't go to no real estate. Don't go to that just because you're gonna meet men, because you're not gonna be into it. Then you might.
No, you go. But if you are in real estate, those type of events, that is a good place to meet people. Like one of the things that was on the list that I have is like networking events and professional meetings.
Yeah.
So attending like conferences, seminars, networking events that are related to your profession or your interests.
Yeah. Now those are great places to mingle and get to know people. And when you go, just get to know and have a conversation. Don't go so much deep into looking to go date. And I think that's the problem. Sometimes we look to go, look more into the person. I know guys do. We go for the kill at the moment. You know what I'm saying? We'll look at some ass and some titties, and oh my god, and looking
at the networking at the business.
Now, I'm not saying now. Hey, that's attractive to us. Let's be real, but in this time, and in this millennium, it's more than that. It takes more than that to sustain a relationship. It takes you person, you adding value to each other's life, and that comes over time. So I think, like we was talking about, going to those different type of public events, concerts and stuff like that you're into, because if you like music and you like to dance and you got a guy that don't like music, he's just boring, it's not gonna last.
It's not gonna be a good fit. Exactly.
It's not gonna vibe so well.
Exactly. Wait, hold on. What did Nip said? Hold on. He said all they do is stand on couches. Right, they on the couch with their bottle and
yeah, getting it in. You know what I'm saying? But it's a time for that. If you
look, it is.
Let's keep it. Now, some people don't want relationship. And that you look, if you want that, and that it's a point of your life that you want to just have a good time. Hey, go to the club, the social media, go talk to people. For guys, if you want something, don't be scared to talk to nobody in the grocery store. Just anywhere. Hey, guys, eyes up, and if you like a woman, don't be scared. Go talk to them. Hey,
Okay, so necessary says if you stay on your path, you will meet someone on your path. I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
So Donna, that goes back to what we were saying. Stay on your path. Stay on things that you like to do. I know that also says stay on your purpose of what you need to do. A lot of women, I do want to touch on this. A lot of women that when they get out of a relationship, they don't know how to be alone. You know what I'm saying? I do think that when you get out of a relationship, it's healthy for women and men to reset, to take at least 6 months to really learn yourself, learn some things about yourself. Because when you come up, you are coming out of a life event and situation. Now, some people are emotional hurt, and it's so easy to find yourself in another situation, and you bring that baggage, and you bring those triggers into that relationship unintentionally, not knowing that. So I think as uncomfortable as it is to do so, it's important for every person when you go into a relationship to really take some time and heal and learn about yourself. Go treat yourself. Go find out how valuable you are as a person. Go also find that you are loved again. Because some of us you was in some crappy relationships that you did not feel respected or valued. So you need to take that time first to, as men, we have to do that. As women, you need to do that, because it's hard for you to go into a relationship with that hurt, because you're not going to be successful. It is a rebound. So I think that's important that we do that and be honest with ourselves, learn from those relationships of what did we do wrong. You know, be
Yeah.
be able to acknowledge your wrong. Don't and understand, okay, what did I do wrong? How could I gotten better? How can I become better as a person? And that's all by you going and learning your purpose, being happy with yourself, being happy with being alone, and you will find yourself bringing that positive energy to that relationship.
Amen.
Woo, woo.
No,
And another
yeah,
thing,
go ahead.
exercise. Everybody need to exercise. If you're not,
Everybody exercise. Y'all hear that? All of y'all.
you can't. Okay, women, you can't. I'm talking to the women.
Mm.
Can't get a man to, if you don't like something, you can't expect a man to. Vice versa.
Oh, you better speak on that because I don't think they heard you.
I'm just saying, if
No,
you
you right. Like we just. But I don't know if you heard one of the items that I said was like we have these high expectations and like this narrow criteria that we don't even meet, right? So you like, I want somebody that's fit, that's thick. You haven't done that work for yourself. Like he don't even see you because you not in his world. So
and another thing, okay, because
oh
I'm I'm just I would look. I would say this. Um, I would speak up for the men. I pause my men. We're stepping up. We're owning up. More men are getting jobs. They're valuing themselves. Um, it takes two bringing something to the table, not just one. If you want a six-figure guy, if you want somebody, what are you bringing to the table as well? If you want a guy with abs, you want a guy with a six pack. Are you exercising? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking? You know what I'm saying? So those are things. If you want that, come with the same thing. Men too as well. If you want a woman that is bringing has her own, what do you have to offer? So just make sure that we are exercising and taking care of ourselves. Because if you respect yourself, other people will respect you. You can't have you. I think we bust out. I can't hear you. Hold on.
oh, you can't hear me. I can't hear you either. Can you hear me? Okay, I think Dad's got to get his audio together. No sound. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I was on mute. I was saying hey to my sis Tamika. What's up? Tamika, look, data. Look, y'all ain't about to get into it on the comment. Yes, yes, Tamika. After a while, they start smelling like burnt rubber. What are you talking? What kind of BBLs have you been exposed to that stink? I don't know. Are we talking about? Oh, they're going. Des. Oh, well, I be a monkey's uncle. That's too bad. He's so funny. I understand that men are not all that into the BBLs. We had a whole show about that. Like, y'all don't want women doing plastic surgery. But hey, there's some women that need plastic surgery. Okay. Don't you better not say nothing, Dad. Don't be talking about some get in the gym and you don't need it. Like no, like when we have children, our bodies go through things that a gym cannot fix. Okay. So that we ain't gonna get on the BBLs. This is not the show. Uh yeah, not need, friend. Yes, need. Yes, yes, need. Yes, need. Yes, some people need plastic surgery. Why do you think so many people on this Ozempic? Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about that. Men and women. Des, I cannot hear you. I can't hear you. Can y'all hear me? Surgery is not a necessity. No, I can't hear you. Okay, so we're gonna have a whole show on that. Um, dragging it. If I need to hit the treadmill, she can be my motivation. We can't hear that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to his sound. He'll call back in. I know I need one, but I will not have two sides after get low. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are hilarious. Oh my god. All right, put me on. Okay. I sent the link, Nip. Okay, I'm gonna text it to you. I'm gonna text it to you. I sent it to you in the chat. I guess you didn't get it. Des, say something.
Mic check, testing one.
Mic check. Okay, there we go. Come on, sound experiment.
I'm back.
You better get your sound right.
I know, right?
Okay, but no, like, so yeah, they going in on the comments about the plastic surgery. What you got to say, fitness coach?
Well, here's my thing. Natural is always better, but I do understand sometimes when let's say perhaps somebody's really overweight and they can't, um, do what they need to do. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And that's just to the point. You got to do what you got to do sometimes because you're doing something about it. Now. The thing is, change the habit all the way around. Women, I do understand this on a fitness level. You can spend all that money, spend whatever $8,000 to $20,000. I think that's the ballpark of what it costs. But if you don't,
when did you know the cost?
yes. So if you go and get it, if you don't develop the lifestyle, it's gonna come back. I'm just being straight, transparent, and it's the waste of money. It is.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's really just like what, like a boost. It's like a a way to get you there faster, but then you got to maintain it. You got to change your lifestyle. It's like a lot of people get those gastric, is it gastric bypass surgeries, and like if they don't eat right, oh, you're frozen, or am I? If they don't eat right after that, like they can fuck it up. They can like really lose their lives actually. So it's like I don't even know you can go back after some of those surgeries. But like, yeah, like you go out there, you get a tummy tuck, a BBL, and then you continue with those same lifestyle choices that you were making, and then you'll end up um, wasting your money. So I definitely agree with that. I don't even know how we got on this topic. I think we were talking about making sure. Oh, because Dad said make sure you have a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so Nip, I'm about to send you the link because Nip said put me in, coach. Okay, so Nip, I just sent it to you. Okay. Most times you need several for your desired look. It's definitely not a one and done. Facts. And it's not a one and I don't have to work out ever. Like, nah, you need to get in the gym. Oh, thank you for that because I was thinking from my long ass days. Yes, yes. People, what he said, people going blind from Ozempic. Yeah, it's all kind of crazy shit happening with Ozempic. Oh shit, Flu's coming to the stage. What it do, pimp?
Hello, 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 hello.
Wow, all right, with the corporate thug voice. All right, what do we got going on, sir? How you doing?
Good man.
Wow. So, how long have you been on? Did you hear the whole conversation
No,
about?
that's why I said, have you had any good men on? I just tuned in when I jumped on, but I
Okay.
definitely wanted to hear about it and see what was, try to get up to speed on what was already said. It'd be so much being said,
I
and
know. Yeah, I went to school with Utah. Now I didn't make it a seminar. I didn't have the PowerPoint, but I did let the chat, the G, the P, the T, give us some insights on like what were like some of the top traits in a good man. What were some of the reasons why men I'm sorry, why women are having a hard time finding good men. And like, I mean, the qualities that are considered, the top traits of a good man. I mean, I kind of feel like it's kind of vague, right? Like,
It is because it's left to your own interpretation. When you say a good man, I'm a good man depending on who you ask. You know what I mean? Honestly, for real, I've been immaculate to some, and I've been a terror to others. You know what I mean? It depends on your interaction with that person. I'm a good man to myself. I'm a good man for myself. Now, am I the right man for you? Am I a good man for you? Because I definitely believe that. So there are women. You could deal with a woman and have absolutely no clue of what to do with that woman. You got her stressed out. You got her angry. You got her unsatisfied. You got her just, you just sending her through the ringer. And I've done that before in my younger years. And then you have another man will come and take that same woman and build a whole empire with that same woman, and vice versa. You know what I mean? You have women that just constantly be breaking men hearts. You know what I mean? That can't keep it a buck with them, and they ruining good men. And you got men that's ruining good women. So why why is it that good men don't find good women? Because every woman I met swears she's a good woman. Oh, I ain't like them either. You know what I mean? Every single solitary woman I met think they are the ideal woman. You're not. You know what I mean? You might be for somebody, but not for that man. They think they're the ideal woman for every man. They think they could just pick up a relationship and just make a relationship with anybody because they just that good. Girl, please.
Oh, that's funny. No, that's facts. That's facts. And it's like, I think that, we have, like, women, again, I'm holding us accountable because we say we want a good man. We want good men. But we haven't taken the time to make sure that we are a good woman. Oh, what happened in this? We haven't done the things, the self-work on ourselves, the self-growth, the healing, there we go. We haven't done the work.
Comments, but
okay. Yeah, we haven't done the work. We haven't done, the healing. We have baggage. There's a lot of things that we have not done as far as work on ourselves to even qualify for the man that we say we want.
Yeah, and every chick that work at McDonald's think they LeBron worthy. Like, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? But if you work at McDonald's, you can't even get the girl that work at McDonald's with you. You work at McDonald's, you work here with me now. You know what I mean? But you think you could get LeBron though? Like, it's unrealistic expectations when you know what I mean, when it comes to your gauge of, your suitable mate. Now y'all could work your way up out of McDonald's if you got a promising thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I can't remember. I don't know if this was a comedian, but somebody was like, if Beyonce worked at McDonald's, she could still get Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
But if Jay-Z worked at McDonald's, he could not get Beyonce.
Never. Never. Ever.
It's like, I mean, the criteria that men have. Well, we're gonna do a whole nother show on, we're all the good women, but the criteria that you all have, like, I mean, I don't feel like the woman's job is necessarily, top on the list, but it might be, that you're ambitious, that you grind, that you have, some successes. But I don't know.
I mean, I expect you to have the same thing that I have. You know what I mean? I don't expect you to have no more. I don't expect you to have no less. Just have the same thing. That I know. I see, Dana. Dana, what you want my phone for? You disagree with what, Dana? What is it that you disagree with?
5's looking for 8s.
Yeah.
Right.
2's looking for 10s for real. You putting the 2 on the 10, little mama. Cut it out.
Perpetrating like you really are.
What my African folks say on TikTok: a good woman is hard to find. You find a careless man and you snatcher. Snatcher, my brother, snatcher.
What?
That's what the Americans said on TikTok.
Americans say?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me see if this is going to come through or is it going to be messed up. Okay, so these are the top 5 traits that the chat. Oh, it just jumbled it all together. Okay, I'll have to type these out for y'all. But the top 5 traits that of a good man are like, that he has integrity, he has compassion and empathy, emotional intelligence, commitment and responsibility, ambition and drive. That's basic as fuck. Like,
Right.
who doesn't want that? But you know what I'm saying? It's like you once you understand who you are and you're self-aware, you will be able to identify what it is that you need in a partner. So it's not just about wants. Of course, we all want these things. We all want someone that has integrity. We all want someone that's compassion. Emotional intelligence, a lot of people don't even know what that is to know that they need it. um Commitment and responsibility, yes, you don't want someone that's not committed. So it's like it's certain things that the chat, the G, the P, the T, that I felt was saying that's basic, but for each person it's up to you to define what is a good person for you.
Can I say this? Those are great seeds, but if you plant them in the wrong garden, they'll just be swallowed up by the weeds.
Boy, you are so poetic.
For sure.
Put that in a poem. Lexi, be quiet. Nip talking that shit.
No. Let me get off here for Dana be in the comments telling me
Wait, what is he saying in the comments? Let me see.
I don't know. I can't see him. That's why I was trying to see him.
He said, I'm a better man than I thought because I'm all of those.
Yeah, I'm all of those when it's a conducive environment to do that in. But if the environment is not conducive to do that, you expect all those things. But like my mans and them said earlier, what are you doing to maintain those things? You expect somebody to just come with all these and you do nothing. Like, I'm here to do all these things. Okay, what are you doing in return though?
Yep, facts.
To cultivate those things, because you think just being you so special that everything's supposed to just come to you.
Yep. Okay,
You
so
know?
one thing that we were talking about earlier is that oftentimes women will like overlook good men.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, so what do you think about that? Like, why do we overlook good men? Because I don't know if you heard what I was talking about. Like, I used to look for like a little corporate thug. Like, you had to have a little thug in you, like a little hood in you. Like,
For sure. I mean, and you might need that to identify with you. I need that. I can't just go with an all the way square breezy. I need a square breezy that grew up in the hood so she could know when you know what I mean, know the limits to go through. I think that a lot of people have their who's and their what's mixed up. You know what I mean? You could run into a person that have all your what's, but they ain't your who. You could run into your who and they might not have all your what's. But if you got your who's and your what's mixed up, you know what I mean? Because honestly, I would rather have my who that don't have all my what's, because we can work on what's come and go. Because you got a list of what's. I'm looking for a man that did that. Man, all that is expendable, but who they are will always remain. So you need to be looking for your who. Who can you build with? Who can you be equally yoked with? Who can you really move with? Who can you really be one with? Because if you ain't looking to be one with something, I need to move like a unit. If we ain't moving like a unit, little mama, we gonna lose the war. You know what I mean? Yes, I did that. Muffin head breezy. I got in trouble on my show.
Yeah, no, because Nikita, she from the Bay too. She from the
yeah, for sure. Little breezy.
Right, and but you know what? Dudes from the house, Nikita, like they had the thug part. It was hard to find the corporate in them. I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, if they running the block, then they just running unorthodox corporation. You feel me? I mean,
But
You
can
know, I'm a little bit of everything. I just happen to be a chameleonaire. You know what I mean? I can sit in the White House and the trap house just as comfortable in both. You know what I mean? So
come
that's just
on,
my
pimp,
thing.
talk that pimp shit. Go ahead. Gotta deserve a good mate to get one. Facts. If you don't
Yeah.
have a good mate, it might be you.
It's
Ooh.
so business out here. That's why I don't even try to date out here for real. I see a lot of attractive women all the time, and I'll just be looking. They be looking like, you ain't been trying to talk to me. Nah, I don't know you. First of all, you're a stranger. Second of all, you look like poison because they say never trust a big button, never trust a big button to smile because that girl is poison. Girl, you look like expectations and obligations before you even get into a situation. You look like free meals, no deals, and you just look like something I don't even want to get myself involved in. No, thank you.
That's horrible.
Ain't it though? But that's life experience. So I ain't saying it's like that for everybody. That's just my experience
Okay.
in out here for real. Because in the
Out
Bay, it's different. You get somebody you like and y'all like each other. Y'all start hanging out. Y'all go here. Y'all go there. Y'all be hanging out. Y'all genuinely like spending time with each other. Out here, it's so business. If we don't go to this particular restaurant, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, if you do, it's so business. Like, how do you formulate a long-lasting relationship with someone with all these criterias in place and pitfalls? It's like playing chutes and ladders. I'm not finna do this with you. If you like me, you would give me an opportunity, you would let me know, and you would tell me how to court you. And if I have the motivation to do that, then I will listen to what you're saying and incorporate that stuff. But the energy needs to be there for me to want to do that. Don't expect me to do that. I had a woman tell me, "Oh, I ain't going out with you unless you get my feet done." You and your feet can stay home.
what?
Get you some press-ons, and I'll be in my car by myself. This just not too long ago. She thought it was sitting there waiting for me to call her back. I said, "Yeah, okay."
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
okay. You sit there and wait for that. Now, if I wanted, it would have been nothing for me to get her feet done if that's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? But don't expect me to do it. What have you done for me to get your feet done?
Okay, so I'm gonna say that I unfortunately like you right. Like out here in Atlanta, it has really become very transactional. Like it's everybody standing on business when it comes to like trying to on both sides. Because it's like to me, I feel like the men are like the reason why there's women out here who act like that because there's men who don't have the confidence, the swag, that don't have anything, ain't used to getting girls, and they lead with that. They lead with,
Mhm,
oh, let me get your feet done, let me get your nails done, your hair did.
mhm,
You know what I'm
mhm,
saying?
mhm.
They Captain Save them because they don't have the confidence in themselves and who they are to really approach a woman, or they have a fear of rejection. So they lead with those things. And then it kind of fucks it up because then women start to expect that. So it like, I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
I'll say
It's hard.
this. I love my mama too much to be a pimp, and I love myself too much to be a trick. So we're gonna have to come correct. And
Yeah.
be be sensible, man. Be sensible. I think it's inconsiderate to expect something, especially if I'm a working man, because most good men are working men, and I have my own children. I have my own responsibility. I got the same bills you got. Don't come in here and order for you and your kids and for the next day. You know what I mean? Because that's what it shows me. It don't show me that it's too expensive. It shows me that you're inconsiderate. We done went out on 4 or 5 days. You ain't even never offered to leave a tip. You ain't never offered to pick me up. You ain't never offered to do nothing. And you sitting there eating. You know, I'm gonna put some guilt on your next meal. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna send you an invoice. That's about
Ooh.
$653.92 you just ate up, and I don't even know if I like you yet, and you don't even know if you like me yet, but you expect me to keep this going until you decide whether you like me or not. I'd rather stay motivated. I got stuff to do. To be playing with you.
Okay, so Nip, so how do we get you past those experiences with those trash women to being open to find a good one? Like, how do we get you past? Because like just because you had those experiences don't mean that when you see, you know, a woman that, you know, may fit the same poison body type or whatever how you describe it, doesn't mean she's like that as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like how
mean,
do you get past that enough to even approach her to find out what she's about if you like have this jaded view of the dating scene?
that's not about everybody. That's just experiences that I have. Everybody starts out with an A. You start
Okay.
out with an A. Everybody start out with an A, and then as you show me who you are, that's how your grade stays an A, or how you drop to an F. It's certain stuff you could drop to an F instantly. It's certain stuff that'll drop you from an A to a C, and it's certain stuff that'll keep you at an A and give you an A plus and give you straight A's. You know what I mean? So it's different. I give everybody their own fair shake. Now, I ain't finna be um, jump to conclusions. I'm gonna give you a few chances and a few opportunities. I'm gonna bring it to your attention. Hey, you did this, you did that, and that made me feel like this. I don't think it should go like that. This, that, or third. You could explain to me, okay, it wasn't like that. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the not of the doubt. But if you continue to do this, like I had a woman, she was so devastated when I broke up with her because she thought that, you know, she tried to do all the stuff I was telling her to do for months when she saw I was really about to leave. And I'm like, it's kind of too late now. If the effort was there, because you're going to do that right now long enough to keep me around and then revert back because that's how you actually want to be. You ain't got no sound.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You over there pushing mute like a grandma. I'm sorry, baby. I pushed mute on my
No,
on,
I was taking a
on
call.
my flip phone
No, I was taking a call. I'm
in
sorry.
the middle of the show. Oh no.
No, no. Okay, so look, so Nip, so back to like your original statement. I think you said this in the chat. You were like, I don't even approach women out here
I mean, I don't do that just regardless. As I got
because
older,
they're a
you know,
stranger.
I got so past the hey baby thing because it simulates to me that I'm only talking to you because I'm attracted to you, and that's not enough of a criteria for me to
To talk
want to get
to
to know you. I mean,
really?
I would talk to you casually if it comes up or something. Like it need to be organic, but I'm not finna be the guy in the club. Hey baby, what's your sign? Nah, I don't do all that for real.
Wow, absolutely.
First of
Yeah,
all, I'm not finna hype your
that's
head up.
corny.
Second of all, is like, you know, I mean, I know how to approach a woman. I don't approach a woman like that. If I genuinely want to talk to you, I know how to do that. But it's like, what will warrant me to do that besides how you look? I've never had a conversation with you. I haven't seen you in any type of settings. And then, you know, like I said, if you stay on your path and you do what you want to do and doing what you're supposed to be doing, you'll meet somebody on your path and y'all have stuff in common and y'all strike up a conversation, few conversations, and maybe after a few conversations, you say, hey, you know what? I like to talk to you when you're not around. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I like to hang out with you. You know what I mean? So it will happen organically and it will flow. And if she's interested, she'll keep it going, and that's how it goes. But all that, let me get your number because it insinuates to me that I only want to sleep with you because all I've done is seen you.
All done. See.
I
Okay.
don't know where you live at. I don't know I don't know if you keep your house clean. I don't know if you work. I don't know if you take care of
Whoa,
your
whoa, whoa.
kids good.
Are you putting the cart before the horse? We just
I'm just
conversation.
saying you got to get to know all these things before you start trying to match yourself with people. I like the way she jump up and down on the couch. Hey, baby. He's
Yes,
back. What's
you're
going
back.
on? I had to hold it down for you for a minute, man. You ain't.
Let me see. Can I make myself be in the middle of y'all? Hold on. Oh shit. Sorry, my light fell. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Okay.
So look, so Tamika has a question. How do men feel when a woman approaches them?
I've had that. It depends on the approach, just like with women. You know what I mean? Some women, if I'm interested in them, then it's flattering. If I'm not, then it's offensive. Just like what you like, girl, what make you think that I think that I want to talk to you? No.
Oh my God, you silly. Dad, what you think?
What?
How do you feel about a woman that approaches you?
It's different, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little old school in that manner. You know, I like to approach the woman, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, hey, so I think it kind of like for men, it just this just me, my personal opinion. It kind of you know sets a different expectation from a man.
Masculine.
Yes,
It's a masculine overtone.
it's the different expectation. You know what I'm saying, when the men like to approach the woman. You know, so that's my point of view. I just like to approach her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it kind of, you know, the woman sometimes.
I didn't say if she was ugly. I said if I wasn't interested. She ain't necessarily got to be ugly. I had some bad chicks on me, and they thought just because they were bad, I was supposed to be like, okay, nah, I don't like your attitude, little baby. Your attitude is ugly. Yeah.
Like this.
I'm gonna need you to work that out.
Tamika said that's mean.
So I gotta talk to everybody that want to talk to me. Every woman I talk to don't want didn't want to talk to me. Is that me? I mean,
See, and I already said like some women can't meet good men because they have a fear of rejection, and you just showed us why.
put your bid in, kid. We do it. It might be the best bid he got all day. Don't be scared.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm saying, look, women gotta definitely, for some men, you need to have some type of indication that it's okay, because some men feel the same way about rejection that women do. You feel me? And if you don't give me some type of indication that you might be interested in me, and then you're also tricky with the indication, you might just be being nice because you overly friendly. You know what I mean? And then somebody try to talk to you, and you're like, oh no, da 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 da. You know what I mean? So, you know,
facts.
it's a dangerous game out there.
It's a dangerous game out here.
And
Okay.
it's mean, Tamika. I'm sorry, I didn't make it that way. I'm just a player in the game, baby.
What she say? she's checking
I
ahead.
always get in trouble. I don't know why I always get on these podcasts.
So that made me think unattractive.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that is offensive, though.
Attractive, I assume.
Is it offensive to a woman if a dude that just is like, no, he not in your, category, league, or whatever, to try to talk to you? Because y'all make that face like, oh, no, don't touch me.
It's not offensive. Like we definitely get that all the time, but I think like it's the approach is what you say. Like if you disrespectful with it, or you know what I'm saying, like
never that.
Yeah, so if you disrespectful with it and we don't like you, we're not attracted to you, oh, you gonna get the business. But now, like, we'll let a nigga we are attracted to get away with all kind of shit. Like,
I ain't doing none of the above. I'm sorry.
That's fact.
All he gotta do, he ain't even gotta buy you a drink. He say some shit like, "You want to buy me a drink?" And if you attracted to him, you might buy the nigga a drink. Like, just. We silly like that. We are silly. Like when it comes to men that we are actually into, we just throw all our rules out the door. But if we don't like you and we're not attracted to you, oh, you can't get shit past nothing. Okay?
I think that at this big age, I think that the scenario needs to elevate. You know what I mean? It just sounds so 20-something ish. You know what I mean? Like, what are we looking for real? You looking for a good man for what? To say you got a good man, or are you really looking to come and create a power couple with a good man for real? Like all this other stuff is the do's and the don'ts and the wishes and the wants is just like hella just like keeping you in that cycle of singleness for real.
Facts.
You gotta grow up in your dating mindset for real.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so fellas, okay, I think I kind of stopped on the list of the places to find good men. Nip, you give me one or two
In the project
in the
and in
process.
church. No, I'm
What
just
you say? The projects got good men.
in the projects and at church. Let's go. No.
Projects at church.
I will say, like I said earlier, you will find a good man on your path. Whatever it is you do, wherever it is you into, wherever it is you go on your daily routine. If you are going not in the house, he ain't gonna come to your house unless you know, into delivery, man. And they might be good men, but yeah, it might be. But I think just like I think being hyper focused on finding the men, you're gonna find too many men because we everywhere. And you're gonna be giving everybody a chance and everybody a try, and you just gonna get lost in the sauce.
Okay, thank you, Nip. I appreciate you always.
For sure.
Daz, where are your top places to find a man? We already talked about like networking, professional event.
Pretty much doing your hobbies and finding your purpose and your passion, going down that lane. Because if you compromise with stuff that you not interested in, at the end it's not gonna play out because you're not interested. If you pretend like you don't like music, it's gonna wear off. So just going down your path and doing your hobbies and stuff like that. So I'm a corporate guy. I love social events. I love to mingle. So just having conversations. And again, for men, I think we focus more on just having conversation and meeting people and just, and you create those relationships. And that you find more about yourself, the type of person you are, the type of women you like as well.
Absolutely. Okay, so look, Daz, Nikita said Daz gonna stay the gym.
I thought he was gonna say that too.
You didn't stay the gym.
Yeah, well, I mean, the gym, if you're interested in the gym and you like to work out, hey, you can work out, you can find people in the gym too.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. So I mean, but you did say, like hobbies.
Yeah, your hobbies.
If
you don't like to work out, don't go into, exercise is important, but go find what you like to do. Now me, I like to work out, I love to, for my person to work out with me. And, that's what I like. But, if you don't like to work out, don't go fake something that you don't like to do.
Tamika said if she find a man at Hobby Lobby, she will be.
Why?
You should be. What the hell is he doing? Into arts and crafts. But now Home Depot and Lowe's, I'm like, fix some shit. Okay, so this.
Then I'm gonna question you. What are you doing? You finna build a house? Look, no.
I need to for my house. I own a house. That's what that tells you. I own a house.
I'm just messing with you. But
okay, so I think I agree with both of you. Like, I feel like, focusing on your purpose and your path is going to lead you to who you're supposed to meet. I agree with networking events. I feel like that works for someone like me, right? Because I'm very business oriented. Like, I'm always starting a business. Like, I love networking. And I'm interested in someone who's ambitious and that has drive and, that's beyond like working just a 9-to-5, like someone that has like ambitious business goals. So that works for me. Fitness and like sports clubs, like I remember I was a part of like a women's golf league, and like initially I did join because I was like, ooh, the golf course, that's a good place to meet men. But I actually enjoy golfing, so like that is like a hobby of mine that I can possibly.
Can I say? I want to give a disclaimer for that. I don't think that you should determine who based on what they do. Just because they into the same stuff that you into, don't determine who they are as a person. So I'm not saying don't get somebody who's got the same interest as you, but still get to know the person. Like, oh, you work out, I work out. Okay, we could be together. No, that's
Oh,
not.
no, no,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
like golf, I like golf. We could, that ain't.
no,
That
no, no.
ain't
Like you still gotta meet they still gotta meet the
yeah.
criteria. But we're just talking about places that you can meet good men.
It's a
Um,
small world after all. They all over the place, just like women all over the place. They everywhere.
I think a good one is like travel groups, traveling, leave your home, leave where you are, go travel, meet people. Especially if you enjoy traveling, meet other people that enjoy traveling. That's something that you're into. Like that was one of the things that like I used to have on my list was like, oh, if you don't have a passport, like I can't because I like to go. So if you don't have interest in travel, it's gonna be a problem at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be just picking me up and dropping me off at the airport. Like that's what you're doing. Like I want to go on vacations. So I need a bae that likes to travel.
I don't talk to strangers. Catch me in the streets.
And I know some people say the church, but the church never works.
I
It's the
don't,
same
I
people
don't
inside the
trust
church as outside the church for
Church
sure.
one of my friends used to tell me like the closer they are to God, the freakier they are. And there are times
And I found that to be factual in my cases.
look,
Nah, when I was really close to God, I wasn't on no freaky stuff. So you got church members and you got people that's close to God. That's different.
exactly. But we talking about church members. Alumni,
Attenders.
alumni reunions, events, homecoming. Like if you went to CAU, eligible bachelors, good men come from CAU. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna CAU later.
All right, Nick. All right, Nick. Okay, Des, so let's tell them about our great idea. So let me first of all tell you all like how I even came up with this topic for the show, right? So I'm really like I'm the person in my friend group, and this is just my natural gift is like bringing people together. And Des is always talking about, oh yeah, my friend this, oh I know some good guys. I know some good guys. And I have my friends are always asking me, like, where are all the good guys? So I was like, all right, Des, you know all these good men, where they at? Like, I'm about to, like for real, I'm about to make you put your money where your mouth is. So we are planning a event. This is just the first test. We trying it out. Let's see if we can get all the good men to Rich and Poor on Thursday, this Thursday, for open mic. Dez is like, when I tell you, like he been on it. He has ex Falcon coming through. He got he got rich African men coming with deep roots in the motherland. He got a white boy in there. And he meet the criteria, he checked the white boxes.
Where you at, ladies? They out there.
Like if you in Atlanta, ladies, I'm telling you, Dez is bringing out, and he knows a lot of people. His band plays for this open mic at Rich and Poor. I went. It's a whole vibe. So this particular night, what are they gonna be focusing on? R&B single? What we doing?
R&B singles night. So it's a chance for you all to meet. We're trying to do a set up a spot for people to meet. Let's forget about the pandemic. Let's forget about the social media. Let's go back to the roots of what dating was about. You actually conversating with somebody. You get to know if this guy can really talk, if he's intelligent. You don't have to guess behind a social media app to see that. So if you want to find a real man that can connect with you and talk, hey, here's your opportunity. We coming back. We bringing it to Rich and Poor, which is convenient East Point area where you have many great men from, whatever level of whatever job, you can sit down and really just get to know them as a person. So
Yes.
good food, good vibe, and have a good time.
Have a good time.
So,
Yes.
and I want to applaud, piggyback. I think LaDonna, you are doing a tremendous job with. I just say that kudos to you, person. You're doing a tremendous job with this, getting people together. That's what we got to get back to: getting people talking, socializing, and having a good time. And I think what happens is when we do that and we talk, people. The reason people it don't talk that much and they go to social media because they've developed a, a little bit of insecurity on how to communicate, how
Yeah.
men forgotten about how to really approach women, women how to approach men. We think,
Be open to being approached by men.
oh,
Like,
but we sometimes we really don't know how to have conversations.
yeah.
And so, and the way that you do, just kind of like working a sales job, you might know, but if you don't exercise it, you'll lose it. And I think what's happened is we, we've gotten out of that and we don't exercise that no more. We don't know shake a woman, hey, how you doing? Introduce yourself and have a conversation. Just an intelligent conversation versus, ooh, woman, ooh, look at that ass. Ooh, you sexy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really getting back to how to talk, how to communicate,
Yes.
how to separate a good woman from somebody that might just be your friend that could lead you to, just be a friend that can connect you with somebody, a business opportunity or a homegirl for a relationship. So
Yeah.
if you look at it from that angle, dude, I mean, hey, we'll get back. That's where the men at. That's where the real men
That's
at.
what a real man is. Okay.
That's
And
what,
so,
you know.
because the thing is, like, the same way, ladies, that we're like, where are all the good men? The good men want to know where are all the good women.
We get look, everybody's playing the guessing game. They are.
Yeah.
Everybody's guessing game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if you just let your guards down a little bit and just communicate. Don't listen to what we say. Watch our behaviors. Watch our actions. And when you do that for a certain period of time, yeah, you'll find what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's right. That's facts. And I think that so like this particular event, we're gonna let the men serenade us, y'all. Like we taking it back to that 90s R&B type of love. Like that's what I miss. Like where the men love the women and they you gonna get on the mic? What you say?
Hey man, I ain't doing that on no mic. But look, if you sing and you got any type of talent, hey, you might get up there and do the thing. Man, if you can sing, you want to get up there and hit my, do it.
Come on, man. Yeah, come on. Any man that can sing, we want y'all at the open mic Thursday night. Yeah.
It's your time to get up there and shine and go grab that lady, serenade that lady.
Yeah, and if you can't sing, can you dance? Can you sweat? Like, ooh, let's slow dance. Can we get some slow dance though?
Absolutely.
I want to hear some slow jams, and I want to be,
Come on. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, and if you want,
she said not the vibe.
Look, she already ready to vibe, but it is a good time. It's a good vibe.
Look, knowing Daz, he might have Johnny Gill pull up. Like, we don't know. Like, Silk might be in the building. Like, I don't know. Blackstreet coming? Who coming? Like, I know. Then I told you, like, it's up to you, Daz. Like, I want all these men that you be talking about. You need to get them there because I'm gonna get the ladies there. Like, I got a Rolodex of great women.
Okay.
Ready.
Absolutely.
So you get the men there. I'm gonna get the ladies there.
Men, we going in. We going up. And don't be scared to talk.
No. And so like for this first one, like I'm not gonna like do anything formal where we're gonna like have games and stuff like that. But like ultimately, like we might be able to do like some speed dating. We might, bring some conversation cards to get you talking and stuff like that. But first thing I just need y'all to do is just show up.
Let's show up.
Just show up.
All last minute. We really didn't get a chance to prep like we should. But this is just something that
This is an experiment. We just trying it. I just want to see.
Let's see
I want to see the good man that you always talking about. But he do know hella man. I mean, like, it's invite him, man. Like, from now on, every man that stop you in the street, you better invite him to the show.
Invite him to the show.
Yeah.
I'll invite him. I've been inviting people. It's gonna be a vibe. It's definitely gonna be a vibe in there, Rich and Poor. It's gonna be dope.
Yes, Nikita. I got the tonight's conversation cards coming. They're not gonna be here by this Thursday, but they're in the mail. So we're gonna definitely have an event where we pull those out. That's gonna be lit.
Yes.
That's gonna be lit.
And guys,
I wish you was here too, Tamika. You gotta come to the come visit. Singing is going overboard. Should be able to just talk. This is a open mic. That's why that's why the singing. But no, it's a vibe. It's good food. It's gonna be some good men. It's gonna be some good women. Like, we turn it up. And it's Virgo season, so it's.
I forgot it's Virgo season.
It is. How do you forget it's Virgo season? I don't know how anybody forgets.
And I want to say shout out to all the Leos that had birthdays for the.
Happy birthday, Leos! I hope y'all enjoyed y'all time, but it's so
We
hard.
did. We had a great time. It was fun. You know what I'm saying? So it was joyful. Yes. But I'm excited about Thursday. I'm excited about the single and the things that we're about to do. Guys, please help support LaDonna. She needs your support, and we really want to make this a big thing. So, determine the people that comes out, we'll do more. And then we really want this to be a success. We want to see you find your loved one, your companion, your teammate. And we're here to help you. But help us help you by coming out to Rich and Poor, to these different events where you can mingle. There's no more excuses. So now you got
no more excuses. So we're doing Rich and Poor on Thursday, then we might do Clutch on Saturday, and then pull up and Fellowship on Sunday. Like, we can do it. Like,
yeah. So this is
gotta support. You gotta support.
Yes, this is a start, and I really
come through for real.
Vibe with us. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I gotta meet your girl. I gotta admit your girl is hype. So I love her energy. Her energy is very contagious.
It is. Yep, it is. I'm super excited. Thank you for hosting this for us. Like, I know you're at Rich and Poor every Thursday, and your band is amazing. Also, what you missed is your boy Pete. He actually called in early.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, before he went to his show. So we talked about the Husband Type podcast, and yeah. So if those of you that saw the beginning of the show, Pete from the Husband Type, he's in the Sound Experiment band. He will be there Thursday. He is single and ready to mingle. And as you saw, like, he's a good dude. He working on himself. He in therapy. Like, he try, what I'm saying? He got that spiritual side, and he, like, God leading them. Like,
they all like that. The ones that they all like that.
They all like that. Okay, you better put your money where your mouth is. I want to see.
They're all like that. So yeah.
Oh, look! Oh, shoot! Ghost, they ready for you to come up out the shadows. We ready to see you in person. So you better show up. Nah, this was dope. Thanks so much for joining.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, so we on Thursday night. What time?
I would say get there a little early. I would say get there about 8:30. Get there at 8:30.
Okay. Get there at 8:30. Mention that you saw this on Smart Love. And yeah, I don't know if
Another thing I would say, because of the crowd, please make reservations. I can give you the information, LaDonna, so they can make reservations.
Okay, yes. Give me the information so you can make reservations. Okay, so you can like reserve a
Yeah.
table. Okay.
Yeah, it gets packed in there. So please make your reservations and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, we gonna set some. Let's make some reservations for my Smart Love crew, like right up front. The good women and the good men. We gonna get y'all. You know, right up front. But you got to make a reservation so we know that you're coming, and we gonna accommodate you. Okay. And we're gonna make sure the good men are sitting next to the good women. If we gotta do boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, like because we gonna like y'all ain't gonna just be in the building not talking to each other. Men on one side, women on the other side. Absolutely not. That's not how this is going down.
Please be approachable. Be on your good behavior. And guys, don't be scared to approach. You know, we are not in high school, so we're not posted up on the wall. Talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them. You know, but when piggyback on what women love an ambitious man that goes after what he wants and don't worry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About rejection. I mean, hell, you're gonna get rejected. That's just how it works. But go talk and just have a good time and mingle. And
just have a good time. You know, and I know men always laugh when I say this, but no one has ever denied it. I know men, I know y'all have a trick off budget. I know you have a budget that is just for tricking off. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Bring your wallet. And you know, at least just budget for at least 1 or 2 drinks to meet a nice lady. An appetizer if you don't drink. You know what I'm saying? Something to get a conversation going. Hey, babe, you want to split some wings? You know, something like let's get some conversations going.
You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you do.
Hookahs. We got hookahs.
Got everything
we got
you need.
Good food.
Yes. Everything.
It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about it. Hey.
I mean, I'm there, so why would it not be lit? Like,
but yeah, she's a whole lit up house, y'all, man. She's boy. I second that motion.
Lit. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining. I appreciate you. Thanks, Des.
It was a pleasure. See y'all on Thursday.
All right, I'm about to tap out. All right. Oh, we went a whole 2.5 hours. Yes. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you check us out. I am going to be sending out a flyer for the event. But yes, this Thursday at Rich and Poor Lounge in the ATL. The good men are coming out. I need my good ladies. Good night.